car horns or sirens. No construction or dogs barking. Nothing but me and nature for miles and miles. I smiled. I didn't realize how much I liked being out of the city until I was a time zone away. I could enjoy my break in Montana, starting with Audrey's wedding. I couldn't wait to meet the hot rodeo champ who'd lassoed her heart, the guy whose pics online were hot, hot, hot. I told Audrey once that I was vicariously living through her. I hadn't been lying. My love life was non-existent. Sure, the guys in my department had asked me out, but none of them had done it for me. I had no idea what I was holding out for. Some of them were handsome and nice, smart, funny, but they were boys. I wanted a man, a real man, a manly man, a guy to take hold of my hair and drag me back to his cave. Oh, and maybe not for him to flake like the last one. Sticking would be good too. Maybe I'd settle for not cheating. God, the bar was getting lower and lower. Still, I knew exactly what had been missing, what I was craving. Heat, chemistry, off-the-charts sizzle. What Audrey had found with her cowboy. I wasn't a virgin, but I might as well have been. The last guy I'd been with had traded me in for a newer model. That had been fun. Not. I wanted a guy who made me hot, where there was some kind of zing, like the lightning that lit up the sky. I craved it, and the dead batteries in my vibrator were proof of that. I turned my face up and let the rain pelt my eyelids, my cheeks, my lips. And then I started to laugh. Took a deep breath, then another as I looked at the 2-lane road in front of me. A creek had swelled over its banks and covered the roadway. The murky water rushed by. A tree branch or shrub ripped from the ground bobbed and moved downstream. Nature always won. Was always grander, bigger, stronger. It could always reduce my problems to insignificance. I picked up a rock and tossed it into the swift-moving water to see how deep it was. It instantly disappeared. I laughed again. I wasn't getting across any time soon, at least not on this road. All around me was nothing but prairie grass whipping in the wind. The nearest town was 5 miles back, although the term town was generous. It didn't even have a stoplight. I could turn back and detour a different way, but the alternate route the GPS gave me took 3 hours out of the way, and that was if those roads hadn't been flooded too. If I couldn't get to Wolf Ranch tonight, I wasn't in any hurry to get anywhere else. Might as well enjoy nature's ill-timed show. I climbed up onto a 2-foot-high stone and concrete marker by the side of the road to get a better look. A pickup's headlights caught my attention, and I wobbled on the top of my perch. Because of the storm, I hadn't heard the engine until it stopped right behind my car. The door opened and a large man climbed down and stalked toward me. "You okay?" He called, concern lacing his voice. I blinked the rain away, stared, blinked again. Well, hello. Speaking of a real man. The guy was huge, at least 6'3" or 4. Solid muscle as if he lifted little rental cars like mine for exercise, and was barely concealed beneath a black t-shirt and cargo pants. He was instantly wet. So was I, and not from the rain. He stopped beside me, and even with me standing on the sign base, I stood only a foot above him. His hair was close-cropped and dark, although it was almost black now. He needed a shave, as if he'd lost his razor a few days ago. I bet he had a hairy chest. Yum. I laughed, nearly losing my balance. "I'm fine. I was just having a look." I pointed toward the flooded road, but he didn't take his eyes off me. He reached up and caught my elbow to steady me. A deep V crinkled his forehead. He was probably a decade older than me, and wow, H-O-T, hot. "That water's deeper than you think," he said. His voice was deep, gruff, and full of command. My body shuddered, not from the chill from the rain, but in response to his words. "There's no way you'll get across." Piercing dark eyes roved over me, stopping on my chest. I looked down and realized my nipples were poking against my pale pink shirt, which was now practically see-through. He didn't need X-ray vision to know I wasn't wearing a bra. I turned my face to the rushing water. "I know. I just wanted to watch it for a minute." I turned my foot and it slid a little on the slick surface. His grip tightened on me.